That's it. Okay. How we doing? Sorry about that. I forgot I needed to put new batteries in my microphone because they were both dead. So yeah, now we're good to go. Let me do that. Okay. So tonight, we're going to give Klipper Screen another shot. I did eventually get it working on Ultra Magnus, but tonight we're using a DSi display, and we're going to go ahead and do it on the brand new machine, Optimus Prime. Hello, we got Aaron, Brandon, Adam's here, Ben's here. How you doing? So I did go ahead and install the Klipper Screen on the Pi because it took forever to install on the Zero. So I kind of just set this like an hour ago, and it's already done with the install. All I do is run the one command. We're going to go through the rest of the setup here and whatnot. So hopefully everything will end up working out. So let me pull up the information here. So this is the screen I'm using. So this is a 4.3-inch DSi display. It's a capacitive display. It is 800 by 480. So nice high resolution for what we need because it doesn't need to be that high. And the only thing we need to do is power the Pi and connect it to the screen. The screen does not need anything more than the cable, which is fantastic. And the Pi is already powered through a DC to DC converter here in the display case, or in the electronics case, I should say. So that should work out just well. We do have the information here for rotating. Where's the actual display info? We may or may not need to change anything. We had to change it when we did the other screen. I don't know if we'll need to do anything to this one, to be honest. So if I pull up Klipper Screen, where's that at? So here's the Klipper Screen GitHub. I ran this right here. Where's my view at? So I ran this right here to clone and install it. So we're going to scroll up and we're going to go ahead and configure the hardware. So I am always optimistic. Have to be. Is the audio too low? I can, hang on a second here. You can boost a little bit more. Yeah, I'm on. Everything's working. It's just, it's also because I'm using the non-RTX audio. We can give it a shot real quick, see if RTX audio wants to cooperate today, but it hasn't been recently, so I'm kind of not thinking it will. Let's see here, properties.
Default.
Yeah, I don't know what that was. Yeah, I don't know. I have my, I'm maxed out on the gain, unless I add another gain, I guess. So like that, check, check. A little more gain. Yeah, that might be a little bit louder now. Sorry, yeah, I switched the input and it just went crazy. Terribly sorry, headphones. I don't know what that was, but sorry. We're not gonna mess with audio anymore. We're just gonna leave it at this. Everybody's bleeding out their ears now. Oh man, sorry about that. Anyways, where was I at here? So here, and then, yeah, you're gonna get noise because I don't have RTX audio working right now. So you're hearing the fans in here, you're hearing the printers that are on. Maybe it's just too loud now with the extra filter here. Let me see if I can add a noise suppression. Okay, Now, let me know if that is any better. That's with a noise suppressor, and it looks to be, the levels look to be nominal. Does that sound a bit better? Way better. Okay, cool. Then we're just gonna, this is with Schlob's built-in denoiser. It's still low audio, Viking? Really? I'm hitting the yellows here on this. I don't want to gain, I don't want to put gain up too much more. So yeah. Kind of want to see here real quick. So yeah. Yeah, we're gonna leave it at that because I don't want to mess any more on the stream. Minimize that. Let's go back to here. Okay. So we need to edit our config. Where am I at here? There we go. Oops, I need to mute me. Sorry. Mute me. Mute. There we go. Okay. So sudo nano boot config.txt. Okay. So in here, we need to make some changes. And what I did last time is I actually just copy and pasted because that other screen had a different deal, but I'm not seeing anything on here for how to set the display. Oh. Yeah, it should be that. Sorry. I wasn't paying attention to what thing I selected. Yeah, because this is not really saying anything about what to set it as. Where CPIO stuff. Where on the other LCD here, if I go to the HDMI LCD B, this one actually gave me the information here to do, which I'm wondering if this would work out the same. This is the same card. Is it right there? DPI, that's HDMI. Yeah, I don't know if I have to do anything for this because it's not an HDMI display. I wonder if I even have to change anything in here to make this work. Infrared audio. Let's see here. Comment if your display is black, blah, blah, blah. Comment the following, overscan, blah, blah, blah. I think I'm just going to need to hook it up. I just need to shut this down, hook it up, and see what happens, I guess. Because, again, I'm not really seeing what I need to do, because, again, this is not an HDMI display. It's DSI. So I'm not thinking it is anything. I just need to do the updater as well. So that is in here. Go here to Optimus Prime, printer, go to Moonraker, and we're going to go ahead and add all that information in there. Save and restart. And once this reboots, I'm going to shut it down and hook up the screen. We'll see how that goes. Okay, so did that come back up yet? Yes, it did. All right, so shut this down. Okay, I do have, it came with some cables, but I went ahead and ordered some longer ones. I'm hoping that these ones I ordered are long enough. Or this one is. It's going to be like pretty tight, but it should work. So put this in here. Just gonna hook up the screen here to the side while we test it out. Don't know if I plugged that one in the right way or not. The contacts are that way. So flip this around. This way, I think. All right. Let's see if we get any type of display on here. Of any kind. I have no idea. Not yet. So I'm thinking either that's not enabled or something else. I don't really know. Yeah, because this HDMI CVT, I don't know if that matters. Let's do DSI display. I think this is the same one that some people were using on the no, that's not it. Not getting any. Turn this fan back on because I am dying in here. Let's see here. I don't know if I have the connections in there correct. I might need to put them around because this seems to be correct. That's facing away, and this one's facing away. It's hot in there. Don't know if that's the right way or not. It's definitely right. This one here. Yeah, that's also definitely right. I guess we'll need to edit some of those files then, because that's not working. A preferred source for wire. I bought on Amazon some hookup wire, which I have back here on the spool a long time ago, and I've been using that ever since. I think it's just hookup wire. It actually might have been from eBay if it wasn't from Amazon. But now all of the printers that go off to printer heaven, I keep all their cables and I just pull from here when I need wires. So for new wires, you'll find they have a hookup wire on Amazon or eBay. All right, well, this is not showing anything, so let's reconnect to it. See what's going on here. Not connected yet. Do, come on, come on. Let me connect. Delta's good. Oh, really, Dan? That's no fun. You kind of make me wonder if no, it's public, so oddly enough, this is not booting with the screen connected. That is odd. Boot it without the screen connection and see what happens. Let's give it another minute. I wonder why this isn't booting up as fast as it normally does. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, so it's not booting with the screen connected. That is super weird. I wonder if it doesn't like the cable. Cables are not directional. Only thing I can think of is try one of these tiny ones. But these are like so super short, they won't work. I can try one of these ones here. Rule out the cable being an issue, maybe. Yeah, I'm going to give that a shot. Unless it doesn't have the power, which is a slight concern. See what happens with this. I'm actually going to ping Jared on Discord real quick, since he's the one that used this screen. Yeah, so oddly enough, it's not booting with the screen. Because I'm not getting the green, like processing. I have a red power LED on there, but it's not actually letting it boot. Let's see if he responds. Almost as if the screen has a short somehow. It's getting warm. It has power. So it's definitely being powered by the board. Hmm. Look at some of these troubleshooting things real quick. That's not it. Yeah, it won't boot. So if it's flashing, it's bad power. It's solid, so it's booted with a good, that one. I'll have to look at some of these troubleshooting here. That's nothing. Nope. We'll go up. Rainbow screen, black screen. I'm just reading through some of the things here. A lot of this is about HDMI displays. Yeah, all this stuff is for HDMI. Yeah, I'm just having a hard time figuring out why this won't boot with the screen connected. But everything I'm looking at, it's talking about HDMI displays. How you doing, Llama? Aaron asking what camera they were upgrading to. I think I was looking at a GH5 or a GH4. Get them for around $100. I think that would be a better solution than this little guy here. Oh, there he is. All right, Jared's gonna pop on. He said he'll be able to help us. He did say. He said as long as the cable's the right direction. I didn't think this thing was directional. So if I go back to MOBA Xterm, yeah, I'm back in it. So why'd you move up there? Right there. There we go. Yeah, I mean, I'm back in it. Nano. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I wanted yes. So unless there's something in here that I need to do. No, Aaron, I'm looking for a better live stream camera. Because I would not mind using this as a close-up one and a better DSLR as my main camera, because this is just a C920. You guys are looking at me now. It's not bad, but I would like something better. So where's he at? Mine are not. What if I bought the wrong cables? How funny would that be? That would actually be quite hilarious. None of this stuff here is helping at all. Kids and these goofy cat toys. There's Jared. What is up, dude? So, do you have a background, Jared, if you didn't hear? So my problem is that when I turn everything off, I hook up the longer cable onto the Pi with the LCD, and it won't even boot. I get the red LED on, but the green never turns on, starts flashing. So I never get a good boot. I shut it down, take it off, boots up just fine. So I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong here. But this is getting warm, so clearly power's going to it. I just don't know why it's not displaying anything. So hopefully you can see what's going on here. Oh, it's actually stable by default. I mean, I tried this short cable, that did nothing, and I have the crossover cable that came with the screen, but I don't even know if I can get it in here. I'll try this out real quick. I'll be so angry if it's the wrong. I don't know where I'm gonna get this to like hook up in here properly. I got no space for this. Well, I'm trying to get this included cable hooked up, but it's not really easy. Come on. Let's see what this does. Now that works. So these cables, I guess, don't work then. What is up with that? Did I buy the wrong cables? Yeah, so the one that came with it is the flipped one. So it's connector on one side and then connector on the other side when you flip it around. I don't know what is different though than these ones that I have. Aside the fact that they're the other way around. So I kind of want to try doing this. Then coming this way. I didn't even get a flicker for that one. Yeah, no boot at all that way. I'm gonna flip it again one more time. Pins are 180 off. I have the pads against the pins. Come on. Man, these connectors are so freaking small. If the pins are off, does that mean I can't use any of these cables? Is that what you're telling me here? Because that's just gonna infuriate me if I bought all the wrong cables. I have here. I have some other cables here. Okay, this one's flipped. This one's different. Hang on. Let me try this other cable here then. Haha! For the win! Thank God I keep all kinds of things here with me. Okay, so these are same side cables. Okay, this is the one that did not work. But then I have these other cables which are flipped. So I actually see the back and the front one way and then the other way. So, no, we are, I think we're good, Jared. I'm just hoping that this, holy crap, Klipper Screen. It worked, first try. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Focus on it. Look at that. Klipper Screen is there. This one is real long. Man, I've got some pretty long cables here. Nice. That was way easier than last time when I used the right freaking cable. Okay. Now let's see if I can route this with this cable. Otherwise, I will use the other one that I have here. That is much, much longer. Let's see if we can't get this to work okay. You're going to go out this way. Go down here. Oh yeah, plenty long. All right, let me get some. What did I do with those? These will work. Got the T-clips here for that. So do they make a round cable for a 12A6 screens? Not that I've ever seen. I've only ever seen flat cables. So just got to get all these turned into place. I am happy this is working. Doo-da, doo-da. This cable is not going to be long enough. So we're going to have to use the real long one and just cable manage it. That's okay. Thankfully, I have a ton of these cables. Aaron, I will give you some suggestions on Discord on what I would suggest to get. There are some, I mean, if you already have a DSLR and you have lenses for it, it's worthwhile to go that route. If you have nothing and you're looking just to start from nowhere, I think a newer Sony A series would be better. I just bought an older one because I'm cheap. And I mean, it works. It's just not as nice as I would like it to be. 5x10s. Get some T-nuts over here. So this was definitely easier than the HDMI display. Because HDMI display, we had to change config settings. But with the DSi, they just automatically detect and work. Get one that can do video. Good job, Ryan. You are just a wealth of knowledge. Chris Travis, how you doing? Welcome. So I guess when I link what I have here below, I will find the proper cable that you should get if you wanted to do this. That looks about center there. This LCD holder, I think, looks fantastic. We need to tip this up. That. Go all the way up like this. The bed goes sliding. Can you sit like that? No, you can't. All right, we're gonna have to go this way then. Like that. There we go. Where'd that cable go? Come on, get in there. Change up the way this is done here then. Do this without cutting a cable. Always my concern when putting flush cutters near anything. Oh, switch to Need to spread these out some more. That. Take this one off here. This will look real good once I'm done here. Finish up these last two cables here, and we'll be off to the races. Come on. Do another light zip tie. I really don't want to crimp these cables. I'll show you guys what this looks like after I do this. Those are all in. So if we turn this, there, so you can see the cable come up, trying to do some nice easy loops here for it so that we're not crimping anything too hard. Like this there. Everything makes a nice easy bend. No kinks anywhere in the cabling. And then all I need to do is here, this needs to go like this. I'm going to do my best to tuck the cable just along here so it's out of the way of the fan. How I'm going to do that though, I don't really know. Or I guess I could do it right here. Go like this. Maybe something like this. Maybe this will work out better. So, come on. This cable's so freaking slippery. Like that, maybe. That seems to be okay. That's the wrong screwdriver. All right, now we can look at this in its glory at first boot. Okay. Hey, Jesse, how you doing? There it is. Ah, it is so much faster than the Pi Zero. Oh my goodness, so much faster. Give it a second. Boom, connected straight away. Now if we go homing, home all. Check it out, it homes. And that is it. One bit of command, the correct cable, and we are off to the races with this guy here. That is fan-freaking-tastic. That is a clean-looking machine, I have to say. This one is quite the piece de resistance, I must say. I like it. So let's clean up some cables, and then we can maybe start doing a little bit of tuning tonight, I guess. That was pretty easy. But I will definitely try and find the right cables to have, because I bought straight through ones instead of the proper cables. Because I don't know what I'm doing half the time. Don't know why people think I know what I'm doing. Optimus while right off the bat. We could do that for the first one. We definitely won't be doing any printing tonight. I have no idea what the step is for the Hermera. The E steps are supposed to be. So I need to configure that. We need to configure offsets and all kinds of things. There is a ton of work that needs to be done in the configuration to ensure that this guy will start printing properly right off the bat. I guess now that I know this works, I can just save all of the bits and pieces here. So I keep my Raspberry Pi stuff in its own little bin here. Thankfully, I still had that. Man. I'm super stoked that worked. Put this stuff away. Jared, you're right. About time I had an easy night. I've had some doozies here lately with learning Klipper and trying to get everything configured and whatnot. It has been definitely a little on the brutal side. So, oh shoot, I want to keep those open. History, that, history, that, history, that. All right, I'm going to keep those tabs open so that I can put the links down below. Now, we go to here, force refresh here. There we have it. So, let's take a look at the printer config. Now we do know everything homes correctly. That's fine. So what is the, what is this called? E3 during Primera E-steps. Let's see here. So this is saying 409. I gotta figure out how to calculate that. Jesse, I think you said that before. I love that idea, and I think that's something I can look into. Okay, so it's a 0.4 more nozzle. Yep, that's all right. So, so I need to calculate the Klipper E-steps. Here's this here. So I need to find the conversion. Where do we convert it at? 1 divided by 409. Oh, I can do that under step distance, Jared? Oh, no, that's the math you need to do. 1 divided by 409 comes out to be this. Paste that in there. Yeah, because we're running at 16 microsteps. That's what that is right there. So that should be correct. Math is hard. Okay. So what else do we need to change here? That's fine. That's fine. Kinematics is fine. We're gonna comment out input shaper, because we haven't done that yet, and we need to comment out pressure advanced. Haven't done that yet. We've already done the PID tuning of the bed and the heater, so that's good. Aaron almost bought a gold 2020. That is hilarious. You should do it. Okay, so yeah, timeout in there. All of our steps seem to be good for the this right here, this driver SG thirst. That's the senseless homing deal. So that all seems to be fine. We're homing okay. Raspberry Pi in there. I guess I can take out everything about this display because none of that matters at all. Probe, we'll have to set the Z probe offset. That's fine. But we will need to figure out if those macros should all be fine. Now the bed leveling and Z tilt is what we're going to need to figure out. Okay, so let's save and restart. And then, okay, so going back into here, actually we need to, let's home X. So what I need to do is, so we're going to figure out our Z probe, where we're actually going to be probing at. So the Z positions. So once this is homed, Z lead screw is 50 mil off the bed there, and probably 50 mil off the bed here. About 52. It's close. So the positions is going to be -50, and then the difference between the nozzle and the lead screw is call that 21. So it's 21 in front of it, 21 in front of it there. And then, so this is a 250 bed. So we're not taking the negatives into consideration. So 250 and 52 is going to be 302 for there. And now our probe points, we can do it right here. So we can do it at negative, we'll call this negative 48 and 105. And then let's save and close. Now let's move X over. Let's kind of tone all real quick. A little bit more. Too much. Right there looks pretty good. So that is 225. It's home X again. See how far that is. So right now it is about 10 off the bed. $225 puts it 12. So let's go 1, 2. Two more. That's pretty good right there. So that is 229. Let's go back into here. And then this probe point is going to be 229. Okay, so what this is doing here is, so for Z tilt, the Z positions is where my Z lead screws are in comparison to the nozzle on each side a bit. Well, it's how far behind the nozzle they are and how far off the bed on each direction they are. So that's done. Victor, how you doing? And then the probe point, so this is where I'm actually going to probe to do the G34 command to do my Z tilt. And we want to get that to be basically the same. It's going to be a 0.01 tolerance. So that is good. What else do I need to change in here? Oh, we need to change the bed mesh. Okay, so let's save and restart this. We're going to home it, and we're going to run the G29, and we're going to see how that works. So let us home all. This thing is so quiet. It's so nice. So quiet. It's now G32. Let's hope it doesn't go off the bed. We had homes again. Yeah, I forgot about that. Oh, it's out of range. Okay, so that's no good. So -48 is out of range. Interesting. So we need to adjust that. Ah, that's because I did not adjust my end stops here. So, okay. So let's just home X now. Okay, and let's see how far off X is from the bed here. So that is, call that 24 millimeters off. So this is going to be -24. And the max, forgot a minute. So position min -24. And then save and close. Now let's home Y. Hey Vince, how you doing? How far behind is Y? So we can call that 20. So Y is going to be -20, -20. Save and close. We're going to have to restart this. Restart this. Now we'll calculate where we are in space there. We do a home all. And then now we're going to figure out the max for each of these, our position max. So first we're going to do X, and I'm going to move X all the way over until the nozzle is off the bed, or is at the edge of the bed. A little bit more. One more over. All right, so 252 is going to be my X max. I always go there instead. Here, X max addition 252 is X max. So save and close. Now we're going to do Y. Go back a couple more. Whoops. Probably do like 3 more. 225. 225 is what it is. So we're going to call that 226 is going to be max, which is the same that Megatron is. So 226. Now we can go ahead and adjust my Z tilt because those numbers are wrong. So -50 is too much. If X is -24, we're just going to do -23 and go there. I think I'm going to have to readjust this one as well. Oh wait, no. That's fine. Here it needs to be -23. Save and restart. Now let's home everything again. And we're going to check the, let's go over on X now to get that probe about 10 millimeters off the bed. We need to go up another about 25. That is 10, and our location is, X is at 211. So that is different than what we had. So we said 229 before, 211. So that is much better. Now if we save and restart, now we can run a G34 and it should work out. So let's try real quick. So we're going to do, oh, sorry, G32. I want to say 34. G32. Oh, I just see Jim put in some money. I just started noticing that now. And Viking did. Is that 2 hours ago? That can't be right. Oh, that's homing where it should. It's doing it. You see how this one moved here after it did it? So our tolerance was 1 mil on that first one. The range was. And holy heck, that range, that leveled perfectly. Look at this. Where are we at here? Look at this right here. Retries 1 of 8. The range is 0.000, and my tolerance is 0.01. So that said, those are perfectly aligned right now, like within a nothing. They are perfectly aligned. That's insane. I've never gotten that before. That is crazy. Man. Adam, no, I am working on a few things here. I need to get the, so we just did G32, so the Z tilt is set up now. Now I need to adjust my mesh bed. So I need to remember how I did that, because that's insane. Oh, probe. I also forgot the offset. Let me figure out my offset here real quick. Let me do the probe offset. So, although if I do the probe offset, is it going to change anything? I don't know. I don't think I adjusted for this yet. I did not. Can you stop moving now, please? Thank you. So we're going to call this 37. And behind it, we're going to call that 18. So this probe is going to be 37, and it's behind it by 18. That's right, right? Show me a little picture. Yeah, behind is positive. Yep, that's right. Okay. So 37 and 18, that's fine. I want to try running the G32 again one more time just to make sure we are still functioning properly now that I changed the location of the probe. Ryan, you don't buy it because you don't have anything that accurate. That's why you don't buy it. Hater. Okay. So it did that. Now it's going to probe. Yep, that's fine. That tolerance it probed there was 0.0025, and my tolerance is 0.01. So, woo, that is super accurate. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, so now we need to look at the all right, so now we have to look here at the bed mesh. What we need to figure out. So to do this, our mesh minimum. Well, we know that Z probe is fine at -23, but this takes into account that, I believe. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm actually just gonna run it and watch what it looks like. Let's do that. Okay, that's not bad. We definitely can make a bit of an adjustment here. So I want to go a little closer to the edges, especially on the left. So let's go here to here. I want to make this 25. And I want this a little out more, so we're gonna do 245. Actually, I'll make this less, because if we're 5 off there, so we leave this at 240, I should be able to make this 10 and drive that a little bit closer. And then, yeah, that might be better. Now let's do, okay, let's home all. All right, G29, okay, that's 2, it cannot go there. Neg 27 is what it's at. So, and our min is, for y, is -24. Okay, so it can't hit that point with it. That's okay. So we can just add a little bit more to that. So we can change this to 20, and we'll be able to get closer there. So save and restart again. Home all. want to retitle this Klipper Screen and Tuning, or I guess and Configuration. Okay, now I can do G29. Oh yeah, that's good. The only thing I want to change, I want to make the Y go back a little bit further. So I'm going to make this 205. That'll be better. That will be better. So just while I'm here, I just want to double check my things here. Everything else should be good. All right, save and restart. Now, one of the questions comes down to is figuring out, I guess we can do a couple things first. Let us home, and then I'm going to make sure the nozzle is tight. So I'm going to do that. Yes, Adam, if I would have had to do this on Marlin, it'd be so much more brutal. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and pull Z up 200, and we're going to set this guy to hot. What is the max temp on a Hemera for the hot end? I don't know if I tightened this, so I'm just going to redo it now just to be on the safe side. I thought I tightened it the other day, but I don't remember. So where are we at here? Okay, so it says it can do 285. No, there's no PTFE in it. It's all metal. So we can change the max to 285 then. So extruder max temp 285. Save and close. And then I'm looking here at their config document here. So we'll definitely need to check E steps to make sure that's correct. Oh, they don't give you a whole lot. So retraction of 0.5. I'm thinking about speeds though. Yeah, if anybody knows retraction settings for a Hemera, I'd be most appreciative to hear that. Wait, what happened here? $285. 40 mil with a Hemera. So I definitely need to so we're gonna just use Megatron, and we're going to just save this out as Optimus Prime. And move that for now. 250 by 210. Yep, that's all fine. Let me go back here to Megatron. Save that. There you go. 0.2 speed. We're going to save this as Optimus Prime. Dependencies set. And we're going to set it as Optimus. From Megatron to Optimus. Okay. Now we can change to Optimus. And we've got some print settings here. So save that, that's fine. Extruder, so 0.5 millimeters. Or, no, not 1.4. Okay, sorry. 0.4. We'll do 40 on that. Oh, I think I should do 0.8, start with that? Okay. And then detract of 30. 0.8 is what the, what's called was, the bear is. All right, what's happening here? So we're ADC out of range. This generally occurs when higher temperature exceed its configuration min-max temp. I adjusted the min-max temp. It was 285. Let's do 29, or it said do 300 as to be safe, but we can do that. Other than that, everything should be fine. Yeah, that's fine. Save and restart. Let's try to get back up there again. $285. See if we get there again. Yeah, for the thermistor. We went all the way up to 287, looks like. Well, we'll give it a shot here, see what happens. All right, she's hot, hot, hot. It's tight. And let's just do all off. Okay, now I guess we should go ahead and do a extrusion test. So we'll set this just to 215, and oh, Ryan, I got tons of RAM, buddy. Ain't not about a thing. So let me find some random PLA sitting here somewhere. I can use up some. We'll use some of this stuff here. So I'm not going to worry about the reverse Bowden yet. But at least we can just, we'll just do here. It's weird not having like a thumb screw there to like do that. So I tell it to load filament. All right, we got to home everything, of course. Klipper wants to be home all the time. Do 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 do. Yeah, this is a Intel 9700X or whatever it is, 9700K with 32 or 64 gigs of RAM, something like that. I don't know. I'll put a bunch in it. Load filament. So this is going to heat up to 240 and then load some filament in. We should be good to go. You go there. Never pulled any in. Interesting. Let me try that again. Load filament. I mean, I don't think I had it in all the way. Maybe not. I don't know. Yes, Victor, this is a custom build. Come on, get the temperature. Just to like equalize and then can do it. Yeah, I definitely have Ryzen in my next build. It's gonna be my VR machine. You can get the Ryzen chip now, but I still can't get a graphics card, so I'm waiting to buy it until I can get a graphics card too. So hopefully when I move, I'll be able to pick that up. Not it's not taking it. It's not loading. Let's go load filament again. And it's all the way down. I was able to push some out the bottom there. But I'm wondering if something is not lined up properly. I don't know. Try to look down in there once this thing says it's loading. Ryzen, this is the way. Indeed. All right, now it's taking it. I didn't have it in all the way, I guess. We have filament. Okay, so let's go ahead and again set this to 215. We're going to get out a magic marker. We'll use this guy here. Mark out our 100 filaments. We're going to move Z up a little bit. And we're going to extrude 100 millimeters. Extrude. Okay, we over extruded by a little bit. I would say we're at the top of that there now. And should have been the bottom of it. We're going to call that 2 mil over extrusion. So, I have that Klipper E steps. Yeah, here we go. So, bring out the calculator. And go here, here, and then extruder. So here's our current E steps. And we need to do so I extruded the 102 instead of 100. So where's it? 102 divided by 100 times that, and we get this business. Copy that. Paste it there. Save and restart. That back to 220. And then we're going to do another 100. Let me mark filament again. Okay. So extrude 100. Oh, Glenn, you're going to put, you get ready to all-in-one my 2CR10 Nesses. Nice. Yep. We're going to call that spot on. That is right where it should be there. I like it. So now we're going to do the unload filament command, because I want to see that this works properly. And then we're going to do, I already did the nozzle, but it should be good to go. Let's see. So I'm doing my load, my unload filament G code right now. So it pulls it in and then should shoot it out the top. Yep, there it is. Nice. Super quick. And if I put this in, does our filament sensor is not working. So I need to change that in here, don't I? I don't think I changed it. So let me see what I'm going into. Might need to just change my pinout. So I'm going into X max for the filament sensor. So we do SKR 1.3 pinout. X max is 1.28. So if we go down here to filament sensor, it is 1.28. So let's try inverting it and see if that does anything. Filament's there, filament's gone. Filament's there, filament's gone. Not changing. So it makes you wonder if this is even triggering properly. Need to get out the little one here. Just gonna tattoo the SKR pin. Yeah, that would help out me, just like Adam Savage has the ruler tattooed on his arm. I don't think filament is moving the arm enough. Well, it's actually moving it. It's not moving it enough. Or something like that. I don't know. That arm needs adjusted. It doesn't go down far enough. What if I raise it up just a smidge? Okay, right there doesn't trigger. But if I do this, it doesn't trigger. So I need to lift that up just ever so slightly. So I'm going to see if I have a really, really thin washer that I can use to lift that sensor up just a little bit. I have some very small nylon washers that I could use. At least I think I do. Excuse me there. So the problem is the filament sensor sits too low. Oh, I have these. I have these non-ferrous ones. Oh, that does it right there. Hold up. Let's see. What did I do with the screw? Bolt. Triggered, not triggered. Triggered, not triggered. All right, that was an easy fix. Little washer there to make the alignment better. Now this is a remix of the bare Hermera hot end to include a filament sensor, which for me is a absolute necessary. Like, there is no reason for a printer in this day and age to not have a filament sensor on it. It has to have it, in my opinion. So that is fantastic now. So now we can home everything again, load some filament, and find something to print. Normally I just do a box to start out with to see how it goes. Let's see here. I know, Jared, I didn't think we would be able to, but like, it's looking all right. The other night I said there would be no printing. I gotta make sure the Prusa slicer here is set up as well. So, because I'm not quite finished on getting this. So let's switch to Megatron and filament settings for PLA. I'm gonna save this as Optimus. Dependencies, select that, and then change the printer back to Optimus, save that. Now we need to go here and do the Prime.local. There it is. Okay. Oh, we need to do 3 Ps. Did I do that one yet? No, I did. So we need to do 4 Ps. Klipper. Klipper. So now if we go to here. Oh, that's tiny. Yeah, it's a bit bigger. Real simple Optimus Prime head. What do you think? Repair it. Let's take a look at speeds. I have no idea what this is going to print at. No idea what this is going to be. Slice and dice it. All right, well, let's go back to here and let's do a load filament. Not going to complete the print, but at least can see what this happens. Aaron, I've actually been considering that too for a while. I think that would be fun to have right here on my left arm. Although I'm a little, not afraid to get a tattoo, but like tattoos are permanent. So I don't know. I'd have to convince the wife of it because she would kill me. Hey Jared, how you doing? I could get one this summer. That would be fun. Holy cow, that looks sweet. Wife's always the boss. Putting my hand on the extruder so I can kind of feel it. Oh, work doesn't care if I have tattoos. It's the joys of my job. If she was up, I'd ask her right now, but she's asleep. Or she's at least in bed. Oh yeah, that grabbed real easy. I think a few things I want to change on this real quick. I want to change the load distance because this is way shorter than a bear. And cancel load filament. So I want to change this to 100 is probably more than enough. And I do want to slow it down a little bit to 400. And we can change this to 150 to unload. That should be good like that. Say restart. Text her. I could text her. Victor, if you want to learn about Klipper and you want to talk to us about it, you should hop on the Discord. We talk about Klipper, not quite daily, but almost. Definitely has become my go-to firmware for me and the things that I do. So, all right. Well, we're gonna just full send. Wait for it to show up here. There it is. We got the icon there already. Man, it's gonna be sick. Let's see what happens. Need to see if I have another push fitting. Thought I had another one here somewhere. These are both big ones. Might need to order some more small push fittings because I don't think I have any more. I think I put the last ones on that printer. Let me look over here real quick, see if I have any in this bin. Oh, no, those are big ones too. Well, that's a shocker. To be honest, I thought I had enough push fittings. I mean, I do. I've got, but these ones are all huge. And not cool colors, which is silver. Oh, wait. I have a silver one here. Yes. Bam, we got the other push fitting in. I do need to buy more of those, though. Those are the little M4 ones. I have tons of M6 and M5s, but that was the last M4 push fitting that I have. Oh, Glenn, you're asking about main boards for CR10S. I mean, depends how old it is. If you've got the old 8-bit boards, I mean, throwing in an SKR Mini E3V2 is the same form factor of it. You can throw a beefier SKR in if you want. All right, so it's going to home first. Then we're going to do a G32, which is a Z tilt adjust. Then we're going to do a G29, auto bed leveling, prime, and then print. Let's see what our tolerance is on this one. Okay, that was 0.04 tolerance. That was 0.005. That is not too bad. Yeah, not the E3 Turbo, just an E3, just a Mini V2. So I just have this as a 3x3 grid for right now. I could up this to a 5x5 grid. Anything more than that is overkill. All right, so now it's going to heat the nozzle. This should be right in the corner now, which is not too bad. Now it's going to preheat the nozzle. Well, my nozzle goes up to 155 in my thing, so it doesn't spooge any filament out. So now it's heating up to 205 for this. Oh, well, I mean, if Glenn's doing Klipper, he didn't say he was doing Klipper. Sorry if he did. I missed that part of the text there. Okay, there it is. That's fine looking first layer, at least on the prime. I would say that's pretty good right there. Now this is just some PLA. Who's this PLA from? Is this Nice Filament? Yeah, this is Neat Filament. So this is from 3D Printing Canada. That's looking like a pretty fine first layer. Holy heck. Hey, this LED is like super bright. This thing here, holy heck, that's bright. Yes, Prime can put down a pretty fine Prime line. You see that, and then well, it's actually, I mean, it does, I like that, but there's actually a cutout right here in the middle. So even if it was black, you'd still see it flashing forward. But yeah, I didn't want it to be black. I did print a black cover for it, but you can still see it there. I need to sneeze. Didn't happen. Need to sneeze, didn't happen. We'll give it a minute. The only black piece that I made for this is the Y motor mount. Just have something a little bit different, but this mount back here is black, which you don't see at all, but everything else is color coordinated. But man, check out Klipper Screen. Oh, the screen is kind of tripping out right now, so I'm actually going to see what that is. I'm going to open up the electronics case. I think it's getting some interference from the fan. Just get a little. That's better now. So I definitely could probably crank the speed up on this thing once I get everything kind of like, you know, tuned in and whatnot. But I don't really know what like the optimal printing speed for a Hemera is. I don't know if it's like how fast I can go. Can I go faster than a bare extruder or not? I really don't know what the, you know, max is. So this is putting it down at 200. This is 200 centigrade. I still need to do, input shaper on here and need to do pressure advance, but I think for right now, not too bad. Not too bad at all, I think. No, it's better now. I'm not getting any more flickering now that I have just readjusted the cable in there. I think it was just getting a little bit of interference. I mean, it's a long cable. It's not that long, though. Yeah, I'm gonna let that run now. Not too bad. I am a little worried that I used different standoffs again, because clearly the front of this machine is way higher than the back. So that is of concern. Victor, this is 24 volts. I only deal in 24 volts these days because it's more efficient of power. TMC drivers generally, from what I'm told, like 24 volts more. The only thing that is running 12 volts is this fan right here on the side to cool the heatsink, which is cool to the touch, which is nice. That is a 12 volt sun-on fan because I cannot find good quality 24 volt sun-on fans. But man, this thing is quiet. I don't know if you guys can hear it at all. Like, I can hear the fan, but it's pretty silent. I'm getting the echoing from the plastic table, but once I get this onto a shelf, should be doggone near silent. Hey, Jim. Yes, this is an MK52. This is a Prusa bed. So it is 250 by 210 print volume, and it is 24 volt. Now, that being said, Adam, you can pick up a 12 volt version of this bed on Amazon, but it's pretty expensive. I'll actually see if they still have it, because I did debate that for Megatron. MK52 bed. I don't know if they still have it anymore. Pushing heated bed. So there's the 24 volt one. Yes, 12 volt. There it is. So here is the 24 volt version. This one is without magnets, it says. That's weird. But that's $52. And then why does it come without magnets? And then here is the 12 volt version of the MK52 bed, and it is $46. This is also without magnets. That's weird. I don't know why it comes without magnets. I guess you can buy your own. But either way, it is possible to get this in a 12 volt bed. It's just $46. It's the same print volume. It's still the 250 by 210. I don't know why it doesn't come with magnets. Oh, nice, Adam. Do I have my light on still? Yes, I do. It's like my pocket's hot. Because I still have the flashlight on my phone. All right, well, that's more than I had planned for tonight, but hey, cool. I mean, we're 2 hours in, and this guy's printing. I think we finished all of the configuration that needed to be done on this, and the tuning. I mean, again, aside from input shaper and the other one, but maybe I could try input shaper on this on Friday. Maybe that could be Friday stream. I know someone was asking what my plans for Friday night. Maybe Friday night can be input shaper with an accelerometer, as I have zero experience with that. Could be fun, fun learning experience. Could be absolutely painful. I am liking this so far. I think, Aaron, you know what? I think this design that we've kind of come up with is a winner. I really do think it is. I think we put something together here that is genuinely actually good. It's very easy to assemble. You can put this together in about, oh, how long did it take? I don't know. If you know what you're doing, like 4 hours, I'd say 5 hours. It's actually faster because this extruder is way easier to put together. Yeah, I think it's pretty good. Not toot my own horn or anything like that. Yeah, I mean, it uses a good bed, flex build plate, filament sensor, depending on the hot end you use. It's sturdy. Not that many printed parts to have to do. I mean, you could also use metal brackets for a lot of this, but you know, some good strong printed PETG parts go a long way. Oh, Ryan, you and your deltas. You guys convinced me to get on Klipper. I don't think you're ever going to convince Aaron to get a delta. I hate to say, he is pretty stubborn. Well, hopefully, you know, this fall and early next year, I will dip my toes into the Volron builds. Why does it seem very few systems use power supply like that? You mean bolted here to the side? Because this is pretty standard for i3s to bolt it to one of the sides. Now, the benefit to mine over how everybody else is doing it is that the we actually designed this to provide stability to the Z-frame, to your uprights. So because this bottom part is bolted to the lower frame, this top power supply cap is bolted to the upright, and then both of those parts are bolted to the power supply. This gives a super duper strong reinforcement to the right side, which inevitably enforces this one. We do have brackets on it, but like there's no force back and forth on this anyways. It is all side to side and up and down, so there's no worry about it rocking, anything like that. But again, as I told people, if you're a little concerned with that, you could just do blind joints and then make them even stronger. Oh, Sean, build a Volron. Look at you. What if Volron does a delta? They do not deal in inefficiencies. Yeah, I think this is going to come out good. This Klipper screen, I mean, you guys got to admit, this looks pretty legit. Oh, my lights are in the way there. That looks pretty good. The way that mounts, I am really liking the mount. Again, kind of tooting my own horn here, but I got the core design from Jared. It was a mount that he made, but it mounts in a totally different way with totally different hardware. And I was able to adapt it to be able to fit this profile, which is really what I wanted. I wanted to have something that was at a decent angle. I believe this is 45 or 50 degrees, something like that. So you can still have a broad look angle at the screen there. I like it. Groggles here. What's up? Horns are good machines. So Glenn, if you go back and if you want to go back and look at some of my videos, I did a CR10S. It's called the standalone mod, and it pulls all the electronics up underneath the CR10S. And then on my CR10, I actually built a box with some extrusion that I had, used some acrylic sides, and I created a basically carriage under the printer, just boosted it up a little bit. The CR10S mod actually doesn't bring it up that much off the bed, but pair it with the racquetball feet that I made for it, man, it was very compact and it became very quiet. Even though it's still using 4988 drivers, it still became a lot more quiet with those racquetball feet. So I definitely would say check out the standalone mod for a CR10S. It might check the boxes that you're looking for. Yeah, Glenn, again, hop over to the Discord. The link is down below. And if you have any questions with if you have any questions about Klipper or Klipper Screen or anything like that, of like the core people who are on there, I'm the one doing Klipper Screen yet. Aaron has not done it yet. I don't think Ryan has, but all the Volron guys that have come in, I think they've all used Klipper Screen before. But yeah, definitely not too bad. They are expensive though. I mean, it's $50 for a screen. So that definitely kind of worries. I mean, we've got enough funding right here. So I can already buy one more screen for, I might put one on Megatron. And if I get some more, I will continue to put Klipper Screen on all of my, all of them. I do have a Raspberry Pi Zero now to put Klipper on Master Crane, so that could be something to do one night. But yeah, again, if you have any questions with Klipper, the Discord is the place to go. A lot of people are actually kind of avoiding the Klipper Discord because there's so many people there now that you can't really get your question answered unless you happen to catch somebody online. We were talking about this the other night. And then Cadriel's, the Fluid Discord, is getting much more active. So I feel like if you have a question, there's definitely people on mine, at least, that can help you get started. This video, oh, you're basing yours off my video. Oh, very cool. Again, those are not my mods at all. I only modified a few parts to make some things fit. Like I had to make a LCD switch, or LED switch, sorry. That was a very easy thing to just model up and do. 7-inch, that's humongous. But you have a good big printer. So again, if that floats your boat, then again, I do have a 7-inch display on Bumblebee, so that is a big boy. I actually need to work on Bumblebee or Master Crane. I'll have to see what I do for Friday night. I do need to get some more recording done this week. So hopefully I will get that done because I can clean this up and I have a few more reviews. I'm trying to bust through the reviews and overview videos of all the custom builds. So I think I'll be able to do that hopefully soon. Yeah, the Klipper Discord is huge now. I mean, there's a ton of people on there. So many people on there now. I also want this thing to print flexibles, like real bad. That's also really kind of what I'm happy that Brandon sent me this because I really want to have another flexible machine another machine that can do flexibles easily. You can do it on the Bear, but like not all of them. But this, I should be able to print like any flexible on this thing and just have it go. And it's a lot smaller than the Artillery, which I like the Artillery for flexibles. It's really the only thing I use it for anymore. But because of that, it's just big and bulky, where this is so much lighter and smaller. If this can do what that can do just without a volcano hot end, then I might as well just get rid of it at that point. Well, we'll see how much I get done this week, Ryan. If I can get if I can get some videos recorded this week, then I will definitely be able to do a live stream Friday. If I don't get anything really recorded this week, I might do some recording on Friday. It really depends on how much I get done. the wife and I have been cleaning like crazy, going through the house, getting rid of things, donating, finding things to sell, just trying to reduce what we have before we move. And I have been doing a lot of that. You guys see how nice the backdrop here looks. The wife cleaned up all that. She moved things to some boxes I have here at the door. And this bin right here with stuff was on my desk. I need to go through this because my desk is pretty empty right now. But I need to go through this and figure out the things that I'm keeping, what's important, what's not important, things like that. Greg, how you doing? So, all right, well, guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and call it a night there because this was a good stream. As you can see, it's printing. I will post a result of this print, if not later tonight. It's getting a little late, though. If I don't print it tonight, I will do it. I will post it tomorrow. I do work tomorrow, though, so I can't do too much tomorrow. But, yeah, thanks for hanging out, everybody. This is Optimus Prime, now with Klipper Screen and functioning and printing. Yeah, I'll definitely need to do a new upload for this, I think, on the, because it's using a lot of the Megatron files, but there's a few little differences, so I will definitely update a new one. This is taller than Megatron is, and I'm using standard motors on this that you can buy. These are 400mm lead screws instead of using Prusa-sized ones for Megatron. I'll be moving in May. So we are getting ready to move and pack out and stuff like that. So we got to get that done. Oh, no worries, Greg. You can come hang out on Friday night. So if you guys want to hang out with me, Friday night I might do another stream. I'll definitely be back on Saturday for my normal Saturday night 3D printing stream. But again, I am trying to build up some content so that I have some videos to publish this summer while I'm moving. And I'm trying to do, I have a variety of new things coming out. Hope you guys like them. Some quick videos, some more in-depth videos, overview videos of printers that I've done, some printer reviews that I've kind of been sitting on that I need to get done, and things like that. So I hope you guys enjoy that content. If you guys want to help me build these crazy machines, consider checking out the links down below, any of the one-time donation links, or becoming a patron, or using any of the affiliate links down there as well. I appreciate every one of you for hanging out, using those links.